Greetings, fellow crafters. 'Tis I, your Hello Queen. Welcome back to my court. Welcome if you're new. I have an unboxing to do for you. But Hello Queen, I hear you say, I thought the royal coffers were empty. They were. This order goes back to January. Stick around and we'll talk about it. Okay, so this order goes back to January. I placed this order January 26th. For the rest of this talk, the dates will be approximate, and I will put the actual dates on screen when I have them in front of me, because I don't right now. But this has been a saga in getting it here. Can you see this? You can see this. Okay. So I placed an order with Mary's Diamonds for a very specific painting. Not a custom, one they have. See Mary's Diamonds on here? Yes, so this is definitely the one I was looking for, which is easy to be considering this is the only diamond painting I'm waiting for. So I paid for this on the 26th of January. Let me get that out of the way. When I paid for it, I got an email like almost immediately afterwards that says, hey, look, we're going into Lunar New Year. It's going to be probably a couple weeks before this gets fulfilled. And I'm like, no problem. I want this for a March collab. If I don't get in time for the March collab, I have other things I can do. I have lots in my stash. I'm fine. I just want to check this place out, and it's a cool image. So a couple weeks go by. Mid-February, I get a notification that it shipped. I'm like, cool. So I immediately checked the... You always get the thing, it'll probably take a day or two for the tracking to update. I don't know about you, but I checked the tracking immediately anyway, because I'm way too impatient. And there was a weird error message thing. And I'm like, no problem. I wasn't really supposed to check it there. And I had a bunch of other things that I was tracking anyway, because it was the tail end of the last of the shopping that I did before I kind of put myself in a buying freeze. So I didn't check back on it, didn't really check back on it. I think I might have checked back on it once or twice in there, and I still got this weird error thing. I'm like, all right, well, I have had some packages where they've never updated the tracking and it shows up anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. And then in the middle of March, I got an email from Mary's Diamonds. I didn't contact them. I didn't do anything to generate this. I got an email from them saying, hey, we've looked at your tracking. It looks like the package is lost. So we're going to go ahead and send you out a new, we've sent you out a new package. Here's your tracking. And I have been purchasing things internationally for decades. Like since I got on the internet in the late 90s, I have been purchasing things internationally. Not always a lot, but some, enough to be really familiar with this process. I have never once had a vendor out of the blue just go ahead and reship me a package without me contacting them and say, hey, there's a problem. So I was like kind of mystified. If anyone ever has had this issue, has had this reaction before, please post about it in the comments, because I'd be really interested to hear where you shop from, that they would just send you stuff without you going, hello, there's a problem. So I was like, well, that's really interesting. Okay. So I checked it, and this time it didn't have an error message. It did say something generated, like shipping label generator, whatever have you. The first step that the shipment company has been notified that there's something they need to pick up, kind of thing. So I checked it for a while because I'm now running out of packages that I am waiting for. And March 19th comes up and it's been sent to Canada from China. And there it stayed. It did not update for the rest of March, which totally normal. Normally it takes a few weeks, but with Lunar New Year having happened relatively recently, and with coronavirus and the shipping delays from the Suez Canal issue, things get delayed. No problem. Doesn't update in April. Starting to get a little worried. Doesn't update in May. Okay. Now I'm in a quandary. this company has not set off any of my alarm bells that this could be a scam. Because normally, if they say they're sending it to me, and if they're giving me all kinds of excuses and everything, so I think this company is legit. And they've now sent me this package twice, which means they are pretty much out of pocket on this now. They're not getting any revenue from me. Do I say something? I don't want to cost this company money. I don't want to be the customer that generates no revenue for them. But at the same time, I paid for this product and I still don't have it. So May goes by, June gets we get partially into June, and the tracking actually expires. It never updated again. It expires. 17 track doesn't have any record of it anymore. And I went, okay, hopefully they have some kind of insurance on this stuff. Let me contact them, let them know there's a problem, put the ball in their court and see what happens. So I sent a really quick email saying, hey, I haven't received this product yet. The tracking never updated past it leaving China, and the tracking has now expired. Where do we go from here? I didn't ask for a refund. I didn't ask them to send it again. I put the ball in their court and let them decide what they want to do. And the person who got back to me went, oh goodness, yes, absolutely, that's definitely not getting to you again. Let me go ahead and send that back out again. And I said, okay, sounds good. Hopefully third time will be the charm. And a couple of days later, I got a message back saying, yeah, hopefully it will be. It's on its way again. Here's your tracking number. It should take X number of days. I don't remember what they said. But it was the same number of days they said the second time when they sent it to me. And sure enough, it left China, and it got to Canada, and it went through customs, and now it's here. So let's take a look and see. So kudos to Mary's Diamonds for their customer service, because they sent this thing out 3 times, which is way more than they should have had to. They were with me every time. They anticipated my needs, which I wasn't expecting. In fact, they were very apologetic that they didn't notice that the tracking was a problem before I did, like they had with the second one. And I've never had that experience before. Like, seriously, if you have, please post in the comments, because I've never seen this before in a company. So let's see what it was I actually got. Box is in pretty good condition. Doesn't show anywhere on here what the thing is, so I can't show you that way. Let's get into the cellophane of this. Okay, I have noticed, and I'm sorry, that with the mic down here, the crinkle is real on my videos. I will attempt to compensate for that in post, but if it bothers you, just kind of lower your volume so you see the crinkling go away. Okay, so it's a pretty sturdy box. It's suffered a little bit in transit, but not much. It's still in pretty well box shape. Now, I'm not sure if when I ordered this in January if it was going to be Mary's Diamonds 2.0. I didn't know before I ordered it that they were going to go through a transition. But seeing as we are now well past that, and this was shipped out only a month ago, this is going to be their 2.0. So this is going to be poured glue, which should be awesome. Oh, it's got a ribbon. I have never ordered from them before, so this is my first experience. Got a big boat. That's a big boat for a kit. So let's take a look at the kit. I don't use much that comes in the kit. Oh, it's got a 4-placer. Good. I chew through 4-placers something awful. I'm going to have to eventually bite the bullet and buy a couple of metal 4-placers. Gold tweezers. And those are definitely your murder tweezers. Be careful giving these to the children. A sparkly pen with a 4-placer squishy. All good. 2 relatively opaque squares of pink wax, and I believe this is a 10. It looks like a 10. There's no number on it. We'll call it a 10. And a big boat that doesn't have a spout on it, but that's, I think, the biggest boat I've seen in a standard kit. So All good things. I like the kit. Let's get into this. Got a little squished, but seeing as it's poured glue, I'm less worried about that. Oh, we have branded ribbon. Is it branded ribbon? Mary's Diamonds, it is branded ribbon. Branded green ribbon. I don't know if all of their branded ribbon is green, but that's cool. We like branding. Okay, so let's get this out of here. Oh, look at the galaxy in behind. I was a little worried this was going to be very monochromatic. Oh no, we've got lots of color. Can we see? Are we good? Do you see why I wanted this one? This is Leia. She's a 50 by 60. I don't remember if this is square or round. We'll find out in a second. It looks round to me. Yeah, it's a round. Oh, holy crap! I think we've got 5 ABs in here. 44 colors. Oh, look at the color in that. We got lots of color in the galaxy around here. Some very ominous blues, and the Death Star behind her. It's not just white down here. There's a lot of color. There's definitely some blocking in areas. Some darker blocking. I'm guessing M is probably 310. Yes, it is. But there's going to be a lot of texture and depth to this when it's done, which I was a little worried about, I'll admit. Is there... There's no artist name on here. I will put the artist name on the screen if I can find it. Everything is pre-baggied in branded bags. Well done. So if you're somebody who doesn't like to kit up, Mary's Diamonds is your jam. Oh man, look at this. I'm just gonna go. Okay, let's get the crinkle out of here. Okay, so we have, oh yeah, this is something I don't really like. I understand when they're doing it in branded bags, but they've got only the canvas number on these bags. Now I get why they did it in branded bagging, that way they can just do that and they didn't have to put stickers on them, but I don't like it. Fortunately, I only have one Mary's Diamond painting because, oh look at that, that's an AB 41. And these do have DMC. 41 is 712 AB, so that's a cream color. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is so pretty. That's eyes. That's going to be in her skin. It's going to be in the highlights in her skin. Oh, there's another one. 44. That's 995. That's a serious blue AB. Look at that. Okay, so this should be pretty easy to sort out whether I have enough here. Two. I don't have an inventory sheet or quantities. So 6. 44. Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the greens and blues. What are you, 40? 146 AB. Well, that would be helpful if 146 was a DMC color. I don't care, it's pretty. I'm not sure what that would be. That looks like a 310. Okay. So I'm probably going to speed this up and get all this out here because I want to make sure I've got everything. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 2 bags of 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. And all of these are ABs. So we've got all the colors. They're all here. There's this AB, which we looked at before. That's the 136, which I don't get, but okay. It looks like it should be a 310 when you look at the back of it, but we'll call that there. Then there's the 712, the cream, which you can see there. 42 is 741, so lovely orange. Not sure where that's going to go. 43 is 955, so a light seafoamy green. And 44 is 995, so that very, very, very vivid blue. So I have everything that I'm supposed to in here. I am just going to pause you, get this together, and then we're going to measure. Okay, so I have got my diamonds all put together in a zip bag. I get those off Amazon. So we're going to look at this and see whether it is a true 50 by 60, which I'm expecting from a premium company that it will be, within, you know, like a centimeter or so tolerance. It is about 55.5 down. And 49, like it's a millimeter off. 49.9 across. So I call that true to size. Close enough. So it is going to probably have to sit under something, although it should level itself out pretty easily. The quality of the canvas is decent. It's not the soft that Diamond Art Club has, but it's pretty decent. It's kind of felt like on the back. But I am very, very pleased with this. For the length of time I waited for it, it's got a good variety of symbols. I don't see any difficulties with the symbols. I can see some of where that bright blue is going to go. That's a T. There's some T in here, just little accents of it. That's that seafoam green. The orange might be in her hair. Sort of a cross with an arrow on it. It's sort of around her face a bit. And in some of the cosmic details in the back. It's harder to pick up, but there's like shreds of green and blue sort of like in the cosmic details back here. So this isn't like all just black and white on there. That's one problem that I find with Star Wars images, is they can be very monochromatic because it's just the way that it works out, and this has avoided that very handily. So I am extremely pleased with this. And I'm going to have to email the very lovely person I was speaking with at Mary's Diamonds to let them know that the third time was the charm. It finally got here, and I'm very pleased with it. So I haven't done a unboxing in a while, so I don't remember what I normally do on unboxings. And I'm starting a new job in half an hour. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Keep it spooky, guys. Bye.